Good morning, you guys. You say good morning?
Good morning.
Good morning. Me and neighbor walking over here right now to the job site. We're gonna check it out and see how the holes are doing today. As you guys saw in the video yesterday with Gary, we had quite a bit of rain and it filled up the holes full of water. But the rain did stop in the afternoon, like basically right when the kids were getting home from school. And it dried out quite a bit, but look at that. There's still quite a bit of water in these holes. Not too bad, but it's still there. Dried up all over here. Still got
up over there.
Yeah, it dried up over there. Still got some over here.
Let's look over there.
You want to go look over there?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, don't step on those wood, remember?
Yeah.
And actually, son, I really don't want you over here too much, because if you fall, you can get really hurt, okay?
Okay.
So you just stand over here and I'll let you know what it looks like, okay?
I'll jump.
No, if you fall on the rebar, you can get very, very hurt. You stay right here, okay?
Aww.
It could stab you, dude.
Aww.
Nope, just wait and I'll holler at you. I'll show you what it looks like. Oh yeah, this one's cleared up quite a bit. Nice and muddy.
I think I'd go up there.
Yep.
I can walk over there.
Yeah, so it's all muddy now, and that's okay. We should be able to get some of these in. I'm gonna have to get the rock core driller out here and start drilling in. Hold on, baby. I'm gonna have to get the rock core driller out here and start drilling into the ground. The sky is very blue today, no clouds, so I don't anticipate any more rain, at least not right this moment. It is kind of cold though. It's crazy weather, man. We had when everybody was out here, we were all dying of sweat and it was roasting hot, and then like all of a sudden the rain came and now it's like sweater weather and it's in the 60s right now. I think it's like 61 or 62, something like that, but it's a little chilly, especially going from like 90 to 60. Like it's a pretty good jump just overnight. So anyhow, I can see that Gary's got the Blue Eddy over here already. He is up over there with Anthony. They're finishing up some stuff with the sawmill, cleaning out the carburetor and getting it all, I guess, spiffy and ready to go. Anthony and Roxane have been working very diligently and very hard on getting that sawmill done. And the reason why they haven't been helping us with the holes in here is because the sawmill is another really important, kind of time-sensitive project. And sometimes it's really best for us just to divide and conquer than it is for all of us to be spending all of the time on one particular project. So anyhow, we have a method to the madness and it's working out for us. Gary's over there helping with Anthony with the motor and the cleaning out the carb and all that. So I'm gonna go check on him, check out on the boys, and then I think me and Gary are gonna get down here and try to drive the rest of these in the ground. There's still quite a bit to do before we get concrete in here, but we're hopeful that it can be sometime this week, as long as the sky doesn't keep pouring down on us, because we can't exactly get concrete poured in the holes when there's water like that. It's going to dilute the concrete too much and it won't set right. So we need a couple of really good sunny days and we need to finish this work up. So we're doing the best we can, guys. Day by day, we're getting there. So let's go check on the boys and see what they're up to, and I guess we'll see where the day takes us from there.
No, a gas can again.
I thought we were done with the gas cans. No, at least this is for a good cause.
They're small tanks.
So the guys cleaned the carb and changed the oil. Look how nasty that oil is. It's black. It's dirty, thick oil. And y'all filling it up with gas and gonna give her a little vroom vroom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably 1,000 times better. That's good reason why.
All right, well, here goes
now.
nothing. Ooh, purr, baby, purr.
I gotta adjust this back up so we don't put on photo. Put it out. So, now I know what's going on. What is it? The idle screw. You just gotta tighten the idle screw now. Get it? I figured. See? No, that's what it is, dude.
Here comes Dave with another log.
On that video.
Dave's gonna take it over to the other sawmill and start working on it for us. He's been doing an amazing job. I am so happy that we were able to hire Dave to come out here and do this stuff for us. Big, huge help. Big, huge help. So if y'all are in the Joplin, Missouri area and you guys have some wood that needs to be milled up, or you guys have a special like homemade craft product that's going to be made out of wood, he does a lot of custom stuff. That's what he does. That's what he does for a living. So if you guys are looking for somebody in the Joplin, Missouri area to mill up your lumber for you, or to do a homemade, you know, custom wood project, definitely hit up Dave with Hood's Custom Shop. His prices are affordable, and he's very good and knowledgeable at what he does. And I'm going to put the link down in the description below so you guys can check him out. He does YouTube too, guys, so go check him out as well. He's got a lot of videos up on his channel. If you guys haven't had a chance to check him out yet, go check him out. Look at what he's gotten done though in the time that he's been here. You guys remember how many wood logs we had out here stacked up? So far, we just have this left right here, which some of these will be siding, but some of these are just going to be 2x4s. But check it out over here. He has been straight getting it. He's got a lot done. Very happy with how much he's gotten done. So we've only got this much left. Some of these will be siding. Some of these again are just going to be 2x4s. He's going to finish cleaning up this back area for us, and then I'm going to have him go over and stack it right so that way it'll dry good. And yeah, it's been amazing. It's been really nice. I think the boys are almost done messing around with the sawmill. They're just kind of like figuring out all the little final touches and details. Roxane is over here being a freaking rock star. She is welding the other part of the track together right now. So Roxane is a beast. I think Anthony and Roxane are going to have a more in-depth, detailed video about all this sawmill stuff. So I don't want to put out too many spoilers, but it is something that we're doing. And with the daily vlogs, it's hard not to include a little bit of this and a little bit of that into everything that we're doing. So I'm going to come over here and see what Roxane's got going on. Yeah, you get it. You get it. Man, it is so nice to have so many talented family members that are so smart and gifted. Roxane is a badass. I freaking love my family. Love, love, love my family. So proud of them. So, yeah, I'm just kind of wandering around this morning until Gary lets me know what he wants to do, because I don't want to go and do anything that will be wrong. So I think I'm just gonna wait until they're done messing around with the sawmill, and then we'll go over and we'll start drilling in the rebar and finishing that all up. Yeah, we're just kind of taking it easy today. Taking it easy. So Dave's over here hard at work, getting it. I love the smell of wet dirt and then like sawed logs. It smells good. That and like fresh cut grass, you know. It smells nice.
I don't like fresh cut grass.
Oh, you're weird.
That means my allergies are about to kick my butt.
Oh. Well, being from the desert, we don't really get the fresh cut grass smell that much, so whenever I smell it, I'm like, oh, nature. That's a pretty log, man. It's gonna be a pretty one. Heck yeah. Look at that big old pile he's got. He's got the scrap pile, and then he's got the big pile of all the milled up good stuff. We're gonna have to get it laid out flat and right or whatever so it won't warp, but he's doing an awesome job, dude. I'm very happy with it.
We're gonna have one wood for a basement.
I'm not sure if we're gonna use this for the basement, honey. We're gonna be using this for the outside of the cabin. Yeah, it's gonna look so nice.
You said we're gonna have bricks and wood for a basement.
You'll see how that's gonna go. We are, but you're gonna see how this is gonna go. All these pieces of wood, Abraham, those ones right there, that's all gonna go on the outside of our building so that way it looks like a nice log cabin. Are you gonna help?
Yeah.
You are? Oh, big muscle man. Big muscle man. Oh, so good. So Gary and I are back down here at the job site, and
yes.
Gary's already been hitting it. I had to stop and make Abraham some breakfast and take care of the kitty cats and all that good stuff. But Gary's been down here hitting it. What you got going on so far this morning?
So I finished up over here. Now I'm working on this back side. Once this back side's done, then I'll be working on that side, and then I'll be working on the front as well as that kicker. After that, all the rebar in the sense is in, except for the ones that are sticking out for the brick.
All right. So there's been a lot of questions about why we're putting it in the dirt. Essentially, from what I understand, is we're putting it in the dirt so that way it can kind of be like stakes for the other ones for the rungs, right?
Yes, and it helps with shifting of weight itself. If you have, we're using it as a retaining wall. If I didn't stake it into the ground, I'm solely relying on the concrete to literally hold everything back.
Okay.
That's solely what I would be doing. Now that I've got these rebars in, once the concrete's in, it's holding into that rebar, and I've got that much rebar holding into the ground to extra for stability and make it to where it's not going to just push in.
Cool.
So it gives it a little bit extra. Like I said, I'm doing it a lot more overkill than what most people would, but I'd rather make sure that the foundation is set and done correctly, because if it's not, having to dig this back up and having to deal with something that goes wrong is going to really be a pain in the butt. If I do this, I know that I'm not going to have any earth or rocks come in on the sides of the walls or anything else from the back side. So any water flow, everything else is going to make it a lot easier for French drains and everything else. It's a lot nicer. So it's a lot more for, like I said, it's for side to side stability more than anything.
So yeah, guys, the reason why we're going so overkill too is this is how we were originally planning on doing the stem walls and the foundation when we were first planning on doing a like log cabin. Now that we've updated our plans and we're doing a I guess a traditional stick built with the log siding, so it's going to look like a log cabin, but the weight is not going to be the same. This is definitely overkill for what we need, but this is what would have been needed had we decided to go the log home route. So we just decided to keep the plan since we already dug it all out, and we already had it in mind, so we're just gonna keep on doing that. It's gonna be extra strong though, guys, extra strong, because it was designed to be able to hold all of those logs. So it'll be good. We're good.
Yep. And I will be bracing it more and more and more. I know a lot of you guys, you should brace up the top, blah, blah, blah. We have some in there, but it makes it a lot easier to put the rebar in without all that bracing in before everything. So there's a lot more work to do. It's a lot of tedious work, but it's getting there. So I'm happy.
Day by day.
Yep, day by day. You want me to tell you what task I want you to do?
Yeah, what am I doing today?
Since I've got this done right here, and I've got it going all the way over there, you can start tying up the rebar, the bottom rung, and going down.
Okay, you want to show me how to do that?
Do all that. Yeah, I will. These two right here, wire tie these together, and then come down here to the end, wire tie this down at the bottom, wire tie that one at the bottom.
Okay, so like 9 inches?
9, 8 inches, right around there.
Okay.
That just gives you a little extra.
Okay.
And you literally grab this, right? Go through, find the middle, pull it together, come back around, and then you twist these together. Got this guy right here. This guy. You grab it. Just hold this guy tight and twist it. That's good enough.
Okay.
So now that is tied onto here in a sense, you know. It's not fully, yeah, it's got wiggle. But once you get every single one, you're not going to be able to really pull. That's why it's got the grooves on it. Okay. And then once the concrete's in, it really ain't going to move anywhere. Ideally, you can, I'm going to do this one this way. Ideally, you can weld these together, but man, that's overkill to me. I'm like, I know I'm doing overkill, but
that's even more overkill.
That's even more overkill.
All right.
Because I mean, doing this right here, where you're wrapping it like that, that's all you need.
All right.
And you just grab this guy like this, spin it off, and literally it'll break off.
Okay.
And then that's it. And you just leave those in here.
All right. So you want me to go do So you want me to go do all the first rungs?
Yep. And then so since I've got this side done, basically go to the outer, the last one that it's touching, and then do that. So do the ends first, and then come back and do all the middles. And you can cut with this too. Okay. I can do that. That's all you do. Yeah, we're tackling the hard part though, with the rock core drill and hammer. You're making great progress, babe. I'm so happy. It's getting there. I'll come back. I'll do the Go Team Go thing, and I'll do this right now, and we'll see how much progress we could make today. I mean, there's no telling how much we can do, but we're just going to give it our best shot and just one day at a time. Yeah, one day at a time. We're getting there. The thing is like I said, getting this rebar in there like that. So just so that way we hold it, you know, from side to side motion, back and forth motion, anything like that.
Cool.
Like, it's really tying our house into the ground, you know. So it really is making it nice. I mean, even though we are dug into the ground, it's still a lot better for us to do this.
It's extra. All right. Okay, well, I'm gonna start getting it then. All right. Alrighty, you guys, well, my alarm just went off. It's time for us to go down and pick up the kids from the bus stop.
Yep.
So we are gonna call it. My back hurts. Gary's back hurts. We're just doing a little bit at a time right now because we've been really hitting it a lot for the last few days.
I'm putting my tools to the test, and the limits. I've already broke one rotary drill hammer, and yeah, I broke my drill bit a little bit.
Yay!
So we're gonna probably have to get some more drill bits.
Yep.
And another rotary hammer, but
my fingers are all nice and black from working with the baling wire all day. Got a lot of those rungs into the rebar. Gary has gotten a lot of those rebar stakes, I guess, put back into. So essentially all that's left for pounding in and setting the rebar is going to be...
There's 5 back there.
Okay, 5 back
and
there.
And then we got that whole side, that kicker, and this.
All right, so that's really not that many pieces of rebar left to work. It does take a lot of time and a lot of effort, like energy, but in the grand scheme of things, that's not that much left.
Nope.
I have got just about everything. Okay, so every single piece of rebar that's already put in for a full line on both sides, I've already gone through and I put in the first rung of rebar around. This is what we're talking about when I talk about that. If you look down here, you can see how it's tied to the rebar stake, and then they're tied together and then they go around. Well, we did that completed all the way here, all the way through the back, down the middle, and I did partly on that back side as well. So essentially, if there was 2 pieces of rebar on each side and it was able for that row was completed, I went ahead and I did that. We're going 3 rings high, so I'm gonna have to do that multiple times, but we're getting there. And I'll be finishing out that while Gary starts working on the piping and stuff, but one day at a time, guys. We got to finish this rebar up. We got to finish all of this, tying it all together up, and then we'll be at that the final stretch, which is that pipe.
Yes.
And then it's concrete time. So
Yep.
so close. But guys, we got to get to getting. We got to go pick up those kids, and we'll check back in with you here in just a little bit after we go get them.
All right.
Alrighty. Well, I got wet hair. I'm fresh from the shower. We picked up the kids from the school bus. They had a really great day. Roxane is cooking us some dinner, which is amazing. She's making some chicken and some stuff in the Instapot, so it's gonna be good.
Yum, yum.
We're cruising over here right now to the sawmill that you guys saw Anthony and Gary working on earlier today. It's got a whole facelift. It's looking really good.
Yep.
Anthony was working on it super hard today, and then when we quit working in the hole, Gary came up over here too and kind of like fine-tuned stuff with Anthony, and I took a shower and yada yada, but we're there now, so check it out, guys.
Sorry for the dust.
Yeah, look at it looks so pretty. They gave it a facelift and everything. She looks brand new. So you guys can see the sawdust and stuff all around. I'm assuming those are the boards that you guys cut?
Yeah. Anthony and Roxane brought up a board, or not a board, a log.
Yeah, it's late, guys. We're getting delirious, but...
Yes. So they brought up a log and put it on here just to test it out and see what's what, you know? And yeah, it cuts pretty good.
She works?
We got little kinks here and there with, you know, we have to level it a little bit better. And actually secure this thing to this railing, but little quirks in it, and it's working fine. I mean, we got the engine working a lot better than what it was, that's for sure. And yeah, I'm happy.
So maybe sometime, I missed it. I missed the first log getting milled off of here because I was showering. But maybe sometime tomorrow or whatnot, or just soon, I'll see if Anthony and Gary can come over here and throw another log on there and get her going so we could show you guys and everything. But, I mean, the evidence, the lie detector tested her and it has sawdust. So, yeah, it works, guys.
Oh, I'm happy. We had to do a lot. I mean,
yes.
A lot.
There was quite a bit. I mean, it had been sitting in his yard for like a year or so, they said, but it's still a blessing, man. Like, what a huge gift this was. What a blessing. So thankful.
Whole crank we had to redo pretty much.
Mm-hmm. It looks good, though.
It's working.
Going up, going down. Working as it should. That's freaking awesome. So tomorrow we're gonna get back in the hole and we're gonna keep going day by day, little by little, and just keep plugging forward. I'm gonna start on like the second rung and you're gonna continue drilling in all that stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
I hope I don't break that bit fully.
I know, that's your last one, huh?
Well, that's the only one, so I'm gonna probably have to run to town.
If you break it.
If I break it. So.
Let's hope he doesn't break it.
Or break my other drill, because other than that, I don't know if jackhammering it in is going to really
No, that's
work.
going to like split it really bad.
Yeah.
I think.
And I think that it's going to bend the rebar, to be quite honest. That's not a normal, that's a heavy duty jackhammer.
Yeah.
Not just Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna work with what we got and try to make it happen, but tomorrow we're gonna get back after it. I hope you guys are enjoying these like kind of semi-random daily vlogs. I'm doing my best to get them edited and have them still be quality for you guys. It is tough doing it every day, I will tell you that. It is very, very tough to do it every single day. But a promise is a promise, guys, and I'm gonna keep it up until we get those footers poured with concrete. Shouldn't be much longer now, so I'm looking forward to taking that nice long break afterwards, and we're gonna chill and whatnot. But until that happens, you guys get to see our happy faces every day.
Oh yeah.
So guys, we're gonna call it a day for this one. Roxane's dinner is just about done. We've got to go live with you guys here in about 45 minutes or so. So we're gonna eat and then go live and hang out. You guys are gonna be so sick of us when this time is all over with. Guys will be like, hurry up and pour the concrete. We're tired of you guys. But anyhow, we're gonna call it for today's video. We love you guys truly, truly from the bottom of our heart. And until tomorrow, we hope you guys have a good one.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, you guys.
Later, you guys.
Man, that mountain is just so beautiful. It never gets old.